Okay, welcome back, guys. To, this is your friendly online scribe back at it again with another Zenless Zone Zero video. And today we're going to be doing When Dreams Remain Unfinished. I'm go ahead and get this started. Oh wait, I'm already here. Ah, Proxy, you're finally here. Dr. Lydia said no one's allowed in during the consultation, so let's wait out here for now. Or we can sneak in and give them a good scare. You can't do that. What's wrong with Yidhari? I forgot to tell you, but Yidhari's mental state hasn't been great since leaving the Hollow. I bet it's all because of that cocoon in the Hollow. That's why she's been coming here regularly to the Echo Counseling Chamber. Isn't this an Exaltus base? Yeah, but after the Exaltus fell apart, this place ended up as a foreclosure. As part of the Hollow incident cleanup, Porcelumex bought this place and turned it into a counseling clinic. They even brought in Dr. Lydia from the city. Sure, people might still feel uneasy about talking over their problems with a stranger, but hey, who cares? Having someone to share what's on your mind with is never a bad thing. Exactly. If something's bothering you, talking it over with friends always makes it better. Still, she's been in there forever. Wonder what they're talking about.
Sorry I'm late again, Dr. Lydia. I really am. Next time, I'll be sure to arrive on time.
Again, though?
It's all right, Yidhari. Relax. I'm not going to blame you. I'm worried that the treatment might be putting pressure on you, causing you to want to avoid it subconsciously. Could that be why you're late?
I don't know. Why do you ask?
Because the Yidhari I know was always punctual. You only started being late after we began discussing the past, no? I can sense some resistance and discomfort in you. Especially when I suggested searching for some items related to the past, and we started slowly recalling memories together. Your discomfort seemed to intensify.
I'm sorry. Like you said, we must face the past in order to move on. We must clean the wound before it can heal. I did eventually find some items from my childhood. Using them, I was able to recall the appearance of my family members. But for some reason, I still subconsciously try to avoid it.
Perhaps it's not the truth you're afraid of, but fear itself. But from what I see, you're much braver than you realize. You're no longer alone. You have friends by your side. Last week, you mentioned on Knock Knock that you'd bring some items from the past today, and that you hoped I could open them with you.
Yes, here they are.
All right, let's get started then. Let's hear what young Yidhari has to tell us.
Meanwhile, on the other side...
I didn't expect your counseling to take so long. Let's go eavesdrop on their conversation. Weren't you curious what they're talking about?
That's kinda messed up.
Probably not a good idea. Psychological counseling is a very private thing.
I see. Hey, Monato! Stop pulling me!
If I hadn't grabbed you, you'd already be lying there trying to listen under the door.
No, I would never.
You kinda do seem like that person. Just as Lucia is about to retort, she hears the sound of furniture bumping and being dragged quickly across the floor from the room downstairs.
Wait, did you hear that?
Yidhari? Yidhari! Wake up! Are you okay? Can you hear me?
Lydia's voice came from inside the room.
Hello? Is this Thorn Quarter Emergency Center? I have a female patient here who has fainted during a counseling session.
This is bad. Quick, let's check on her.
Alright, going in.
You must be Hari's friends, right? There's been an incident.
What happened? Wasn't she supposed to be in a therapy session?
I'm not sure either. Today I asked Hari to bring some things from the past to help her recall her memories. They were just some toys and miscellaneous items, and the session was going just fine. But then, Hari suddenly fainted. I just called for an ambulance, but all the hospitals said it would take a long time for them to arrive.
Doctor, the medical industry in Waifei Peninsula isn't so great. Usually a company would arrange for a vehicle when this sort of thing happens.
It's okay. Thankfully, I have equipment that can monitor her condition. Can you give me a hand?
Everyone helps Dr. Lydia bring in the equipment and perform a preliminary diagnosis on Yadhari.
Preliminary diagnosis suggests emotional fluctuations.
Why did I mess
her
with that
brain
word
was
so
corrupted.
much?
She's fallen into a lucid coma, likely linked to what she went through in the Hollow.
Lucid coma? So it's like she's stuck in some kind of nightmare? Does that mean she'll be okay after a good sleep?
I don't think that's how it works.
That's one way to put it. But I don't know when or if the nightmare will end on its own. Forcing her to wake up could do more harm than good. I'll keep an eye on her brainwave patterns, but we need to stabilize them first. Once they're steady, we can safely try medication to wake her up. Try calling her name by her bedside. She might feel your presence and care, even in the nightmare.
But we don't know what kind of nightmare she's experiencing. So how can we comfort or call out to her? Is there another way to help stabilize her condition?
There is another way. My friend works at HIA. He manages a VR device that can simulate a person's mental landscape. However, his research is too advanced, and the device is mostly reserved for elite agencies like the HSO. I also heard that their last collaboration with Section 6 experienced some unexpected issues.
Section 6? Not the most approachable group.
Don't worry, I got us.
Well, maybe I could?
Yeah. Regular folks like us don't exactly have those kinds of connections. I'll ask my friend who works at Porcelumex later.
Well, actually, I can...
Yeah. I don't even have a new Eridu citizen card. No fixed address, no ID. I'm just a nobody.
Sorry to interrupt everyone, but I can get in touch with a friend from Section 6.
Wait a sec. Am I missing something? Aren't you a proxy? How do you have friends in Section 6?
Damn.
I can understand knowing office staff from Sections 2 and 3, but a covert organization like Section 6? Wait, don't tell me you're actually a retired HSO agent?
Definitely not.
What? No, it's not that complicated. It's just a series of coincidences. Hold on. Let me contact my friend from Section 6.
Who's the friend? After thinking it over, you send a message to a friend from Section 6 who hates working the most. Much to your surprise, he shows up pretty quickly. Probably to avoid working. Long time no see, Proxy. Long time no see, Haramasa. I brought a buddy from HIA with me. Already filled him in, and he's more than willing to help out. Hello, I'm a researcher with HIA. You can call me Zane. Senior? You actually came. Of course. When my junior sister's in trouble, I've got to be there to help. Here. This is the D version of the VR simulator test model. It can capture brainwave signals and perfectly sync them inside the terminal. Is it okay for us to use it? Don't worry. You should thank Haramasa for handling the authorization. Without him, I wouldn't have been able to bring this internal gear out. No need to thank me. Saving lives comes first. But if you really want to thank me, Proxy, That doctor you mentioned on Knock Knock, the one who writes fake sick notes. Is this the guy? Didn't you just say saving lives was the priority? Saving me matters too, you know, my dear Proxy. Deputy Chief Yanagi just called, and I lied that I was at the hospital. Huh? What's the matter, Mr. Asaba? Dealing with some mental troubles? To be honest, Doctor, I've been carrying so much pressure inside. No, Haramasa, no. I'd like to give you a consultation, but things are a bit tricky right now. Patient Yadhari has already fainted. It won't take much of your time. Just sign my sick leave note, and my biggest source of stress, work, will be taken care of. Aramasa left happily with his sick note, while Zane, with Lydia's help, set up the VR equipment and successfully synced with Yadhari's brainwave signals. All set. Everyone, excuse me, that was not supposed to be that long of a pause. All set, everyone. Installation and setup complete. I've already filled in my junior and Miss Bell about the external data monitoring. I'm already connected to the system, so I'll be supporting you all from out here. Now, just put on this VR device and you'll be able to enter Yadhari's dream. You sure this will be okay? Relax, this isn't some sketchy DIY ring. I built this machine myself and it's HIA certified. Chief Miyabi from Section 6 and Yishuan Shifu of Yunquei Summit couldn't stop praising it. It nearly held up against the toughest test they threw at it. Oh, that was that? Okay. Just syncing some dream data. Nothing to worry about. Or, as they say around here, easy peasy. Well, you ready? Time to strut your stuff in the dream world. Alright, send me in. Brainwave data successfully synchronized. You can now enter Yadhari's dream. Let's pick the first dream area. Hit confirm when you're ready to roll. Oh, I didn't even read the... Oh. God dang it.
Hold on. Why is she dreaming about the outer ring?
Interesting.
Never mind that. I think I just saw a red wild boar.
Don't say it like that. That's the leader of the Sons of Caledon, Big Daddy.
Oh, sweet.
We can't let him break in no matter what. Watch the flood. Get ready.
Looks like they're totally swarmed by Ethereals. Let's help them out. After all this fighting, we still haven't taken down even one of them? But Big Daddy made it look so easy just now.
So is it because we're too weak?
There's no way.
Big Daddy's really strong, but surely we're not that much weaker.
Ah, I see now. It's because Big Daddy's a siren. Only sirens can defeat ethereals.
What kind of logic is that?
What? You can't just revoke my Thyron card because I got beat by these Ethereals?
Lucia, why don't you check what you have on your head and then rethink that statement?
Sorry. I forgot Monaco and I are sirens too. Even a genius ethereal researcher like myself has no idea why.
Hold on. Look over there. Yeah!
Finally.
The ethereal we couldn't defeat, no matter how many times we tried, was easily taken down by one of its own kind.
Ethereal fighting another ethereal. I must be dreaming.
We've been dreaming this whole time. Wait, ethereal fighting ethereal? Dreaming? I have an idea.
Okay.
Huh? What idea?
It's known that both Big Daddy and ethereals can defeat other ethereals, but we cannot. So, what is it that both Big Daddy and ethereals have in common that we don't?
They're part of the dream.
I got it.
Yeah, I know it too.
They're both from the dream world.
Big Daddy and the Ethereals are both stronger than us.
Monato, I thought you had it too. I really did.
I meant they're both from the dream world. Yeah.
Monato.
I suspect that no external force can directly destroy this place. Only beings in the dream world can inflict harm on each other. As Dr. Lydia said, we have to face the inner demons ourselves. The fears in Idhari's dream can only be defeated by herself. Maybe we can use this principle to try and tame ethereals and train them to defeat other ethereals.
Tame ethereals. One of my teachers used to say dream big, but this feels a little too big.
Sure, we can try and maybe die trying in the process. But how are we going to tame them?
Let me give it a try first. Oh, chosen ethereal, reveal your true power before me.
It sounds convincing, but will it really work?
By the pact you've made with me, Lucia, I command you, sit!
Upon hearing Lucia's command, the ethereal freezes in place and sits down obediently. Are you kidding me?
Good, that's it, just like that.
You're kidding.
Even if it's just a dream, this is still unbelievable.
Trust me, I know ethereals. You should give it a try too. Tell it to stand up.
Okay.
This is so embarrassing. Do we really have to say lines like this?
Yes, Monato, you do.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's give it a try. Oh, chosen ethereal, please show me your true power.
Huh? Do we really have to say it like that? Oh, chosen ethereal, please show me your true power.
You're actually joking me.
By the pact, I, Wise, command you. Stand up!
By the pact, I, Komono Monato, command you. Please stand up.
Please stand down. The ethereal sits still and doesn't react to the command. Instead, it turns its head towards Lucia.
See? Like I thought. It doesn't listen to me or the proxy at all.
I still don't understand, Lucia. Why would the ethereal in Itari's dream listen to you?
Maybe because they're closer friends?
I don't know either. Wait, could it be that she read the ethereal fantasy I wrote? Maybe it left an impression that made her think I could actually tame them?
Seems to be the only explanation.
I mean, she does summon ethereals.
So that's the kind of fantasy you're writing.
No way. Well, since we've tamed the ethereal, let's have it help us defeat the enemies in the dream.
Okay, let's do it. Oh, are we going back to the menu? me see. So let me see what this said. Everyone enters Yudhari's dream and finds themselves in the outer ring. While puzzled, Lucia notices Big Daddy surrounded by ethereals. Better help him out first. Okay, let's go to Combat 1. Light Nap Battle. Check the enemy monster stats and skill info here. Check the stats and skills of your deployed partners here. Command your monster buddies and start your first battle. Okay. This is a little weird. I've never had to do this before. You can select one skill to use per turn. Choose a skill and select a suitable target. Then click the skill again to cast it. Hold the skill to view its detailed description. You can also control a monster's movement to find the best position to use your skills. Some monster skills can restore energy, while certain powerful skills consume energy to activate. Different skills are color-coded from weak to strong: green, blue, purple, and orange. Alright.
Go on the attack! Master the ethereals, and you master the top!
Alright.
Aiming.
All warmed up and...
They're just small fry.
Up.
Try this move.
Just like that!
Right on time.
Okay. That was a little different. Not used to the turn-based aspect of this. Frenzied Maniac. Sweet. Box signed Caesar. There's a box labeled Caesar among the Sons of Caledon's goods. Should we open it? Inside were a bunch of girly comic books that'd make anyone blush. Tsundere Rescue Center, The Hollow Princess's Daily Disasters, but my imaginary boyfriend came to life. Sorry, I don't mean to laugh, Caesar. Don't kill me later. It worked. I can't believe we actually control ethereal battles now. Huh? But it was your idea. Like, what do you mean? Well, it's not like I actually done it before. Sure, I had imagined it hundreds of times, but this is my first real battle. Wait a moment, young ones. I must express my deepest gratitude for helping our Caledon convoy fend off those enemies. Caledon? Convoy? Ah, my memory's slipping. We go by the Sons of Caledon now. We're a logistics trading convoy out in the outer ring, and I'm Big Daddy, the leader of the crew. So, Big Daddy, do you know what happened? All we know is that the hollow in the outer ring has expanded, and Pompey's already taken his convoy to investigate. We never expected to see an ethereal outside the hollow. The first time I spotted one, I thought I'd just breathe in too much exhaust fumes on my morning drive. An ethereal appeared outside the hollow. Now that you mention it, I just remembered. The place we were fighting was definitely outside the hollow. Even the hollows aren't the same. After the outer ring hollow anomaly, swarms of ethereals poured out to lay siege to Blazewood. Their screams are driving me insane. I'm starting to hear them even when they're not there. Just as Andron finished speaking, terrifying roars of the ethereals suddenly echo from nearby. Oh snap! I think I just heard an ethereal again. Must be in my imagination. That's not your imagination. It's an attack. Everyone to arms. Don't let them set foot in Blazewood. Young ones, more ethereals are charging the outskirts of Blazewood. Could you lend us your strength once again? Don't worry, I'm all in. You've got a new companion, Frenzied Maniac. Check out its details. Here are your companion specialties. Use them wisely to defeat enemies more effectively. Here you can check your companion's skills and their corresponding effects. You can also open the companion database to check info on your current companions. Okay, so what are these skills? Consume energy, deal a medium amount of damage. If the quick time interaction succeeds, it applies a mark to the target. Okay. Confirm squad. Alright. Marks can increase damage dealt to enemies. Support ethereal skills can apply marks to enemies, while DPS ethereal skills can consume marks to trigger an aftershock. There are 3 monster categories: ethereal counters, mechanical counters, biological, and biological counters ethereal. When attacking monsters, deal increased damage to the type they counter, and reduce damage to the type that counters them. Okay. Units act according to the action bar order. Press L3 to view their stats and details. Press R2 and use up and down to switch targets. Or use left to right to switch targets. Press right to switch the target to the enemy light patroller. Category counters are shown to the right of the health bar, and a blue arrow means successful counter.
Come on! Show him your iron fist!
Here comes the pain.
Just like that! Master the ethereals, and you master the timing!
Hi.
You lost for one reason. You're weak.
Damn. He had to add that in last minute. Ionized Nacellaria? Okay. See Lucia's new friend. Suspicious books. Among the junk pile lay a few notebooks marked with the Night Horror sigil. One of them might hold a clue. Reborn, raising ethereals in the hollow night emissaries, story of the seasons, the ethereal girl's guide to wealth. Inside was a detailed guide on raising and caring for different kinds of ethereals, covering everything down to the smallest detail. Even a glossary translating ethereal vocabulary. Looks like Yidhari must have peeked at Lucia's fantasy novel. No wonder the ethereals in her dreams see her as some kind of master ethereal trainer. We go with this one. The novel tells the story of a girl called the Night Emissary who stumbles into the Hollow and, by forming bonds with her ethereal companions, gradually challenges the four lords of the Hollow. Looks like Yidhari must have peeked at Lucia's fantasy novel. Okay. Same dialogue there. The Ethereal Girl's Guide to Wealth. It seems to be a sequel to Raising Ethereals in the Hollow, telling the story of the Night Emissary opening and running an ethereal zoo inside the Hollow. Looks like... oh. Same dialogue. Okay. Anything else new? Members of the Sons of Caledon. Can someone take care of this little brat, Caesar? Up there. Is that a motorcycle? What kind of performance art is this? That's my beloved bike, Carrot. It's all that brings Big Daddy, it's all that brat Big Daddy brought back. He snuck a twist on my throttle and sent it flying right onto Steel Tusk's head. What a headache. How am I supposed to get it down from there? Oh, I see it. Pfft. Oh, I thought I would have seen, like, Little Caesar. Alright, let's talk to Lucia. Hey Wise, check it out. I named my ethereal buddy. From now on, it's called Tiny Tiki. What do you mean by Tiki? That's totally a pet's name. No way, that's my buddy's name. Hey Monato. Weren't you supposed to be helping Big Daddy and the others sort through the damaged cargo? Yeah, I just finished cleaning up. And then some piece of work showed up at the corner. Some piece of work? A fierce-looking, massive guy with bulging muscles. He was talking with his underlings about the state of the Outer Ring Hollow. I can hardly imagine Monato describing someone else like that. Whoever it is, let's go take a look. He seems to know something about the Hollow anomaly. I think I have an idea of who it is. The engine revs and a familiar figure hops off the motorcycle. No way.
Oh? The Vanquishers are back. Boss Pompeii. No problems in the Hollow, I hope?
Don't worry. If I ever fell to an ethereal, the Vanquishers would have no business claiming the title of Overlord Gang. At the moment, it looks like the Outer Ring Hollow isn't expanding on its own. Parts of it are connected to Hollow Zero. That's what's causing the expansion.
Man. I haven't seen him since Chapter 4. Oh, man. Man, I missed him. I missed having the little competition. Like, we would, like, fight over just the Outer Ring in the Torre de Inferno. That was like my first video too for Zenless.
Speaking of, we rescued this girl near the edge of the Hollow. Do you know her? You all right, little lady? We're in a safe place now.
I'm fine, sir. I've rested well along the way. Huh? Wise? Monato? Lucia?
Let me confirm first. Yidhari, do you remember what happened earlier?
All I remember is being in Dr. Lydia's office. We talked about my childhood, and then we went through some of my old things.
Yeah.
I started to feel dizzy, and when I woke up again, I was outside the Outer Ring Hollow. I could hear the echoes of my parents' voices. I wanted to investigate some things about my parents, but more and more ethereals emerged from the Hollow. I had to fight my way out, and in the end, Pompeii's squad saved me. So am I dreaming?
Ethereals are appearing outside the hollow, and you still don't think it's a dream? Do you need a giant monster to walk out of the sea and invade New Eridu to believe it?
No, we don't need that.
Wait a minute. If I'm dreaming, then why are you all here?
Because we received the guidance of the Night Horror.
We entered your dream by synchronizing your brain signals through a VR device.
You entered my dream?
Yes.
Yes. Now that I think about it, entering your dream without permission was a bit disrespectful to your privacy. But it was an urgent matter.
It's okay. I'm really happy that you went this far for me. So the thing I saw earlier, which felt like a memory, was that something you brought in as well?
A memory?
Yes. When I met Pompeii, it seemed like some childhood memories really started coming back to me.
Wise, I've also captured some fragments, and the data suggests these are real memories.
A fragment of Yudhari's memory data extracted from the VR Dream terminal. It records the moment when Yudhari woke up outside the Outer Ring Hollow, seeing Pompeii and Morris calling out to her.
Real memories? Could you show us?
The VR device begins playing a memory from Yudhari's point of view.
Aren't we heading back to Blazewood? Why are you turning your back towards... I just saw a young girl by the edge of the hollow. A young girl? Wait, why is there a little octopus siren girl lying there? Hey, kid. You okay?
Mom. Dad. Still at the Darkwater Research Center.
It's all right, kid. I'll take you to find your family.
The memory ends there.
So, does this mean Pompeii saved Yudhari back then?
Let's not talk about that for now. Hidari, we really hope you can wake up soon.
I understand your concern, but thanks to this dream, I finally remembered something about my parents. I'm afraid that if I wake up, I'll forget again. My memories of my parents have always been fragmented. I really want to know what happened to them.
Wait, the readings are showing fluctuations in her mental stability, with many discordant frequencies attempting to push you out of the dream.
Don't you dare.
It's best if you follow her lead.
Sorry to interrupt, but another ethereal just breached through and is about to attack Blazewood.
This just never ends.
Okay. Pompeii. And Morse. Screw you, Morse. Why are you being so nice to them, boss? Their previous leader was a total lunatic. Alright. It's all in the past. I'm sure they had their own hardships they couldn't really speak of. But boss, they're still part of Caledon, aren't they? I get what you mean, but I've known Big Daddy for a long time. Sure, he fights like a raging wild boar, but in everyday life, he's actually a pretty kind guy. Besides, they're now the Sons of Caledon, not Caledon. If they have no intention of changing, they wouldn't have bothered changing the name. If you, like me, still hope to see the Vanquishers rise as the Overlord crew of the Outer Ring, then it's time to let go of those old grudges. Alright, but boss, I'm trusting you, not them. I think we should respect Yudhari's wishes. After all, boosting her mental stability is the only way we'll have a chance to wake her up. Sorry, I feel like my selfish decision has caused you all a lot of trouble. No, it's fine. Yeah, when you get the chance to look back and face your past, anyone will want to resolve those lingering knots in their heart. I'm sorry, but I've always cared about what happened to my parents. All I remember from back then is them leaving by boat and never returning. As I begin to recover my forgotten memories in the dream, things about my parents' past gradually became clearer. It feels like the deeper I dig, the more ethereals come after me, trying to devour and corrupt me. No way, the Night Emissary will wipe out every ethereal born from those discorded frequencies. Okay, my printer just decided to reset itself. What do you say, Proxy? Let's wipe out Yadhari's nightmares together. Let's go. Time to fight. Alright, and now we got the iodized one. Are these all ethereals? Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Ionized skill 2 supports rapid press interaction. When the button appears, press repeatedly square for better skill effects.
The big one's here. It's about time.
Ooh. I'll go for the smaller one.
Have a taste of this! Give it all you got!
They're just small fry. Try this move.
Got you that time. A flamethrower? Are you serious?
Have a taste of this!
Right on time.
Would have been nice if my opening move worked. Dullahan. Oh. Oh, yes. All right. We're almost done. We're gonna go... Oh, choose your allies for battle. First, select Dullahan to deal AoE damage. These are also recommended companions. Add them all to your squad. Alright, here we go. We got this one and the next stage after.
This is a tough one. Finishing strike!
Perfect timing.
Master the ethereals, and you master the timing. The nightmare comes to an end now.
Ah, I missed.
They're just small fry.
Strike at once.
You lost for one reason. You're weak.
Give it all you got! Finishing strike!
Lost for one reason. You're weak.
Okay, that one was easy. Invincible speed plug-in. The fastest ally gains full starting energy. Thracian. Oh. Huh? Is this TOS machinery? Proxy, get over here. I found something. Judging by the specs, this looks like the kind of gear only big corporations could get their hands on. Oh, Proxy, you're here. There are the mechanical scraps I just gathered from the battlefield. Looking at the markings, is this TOS machinery? A self-operating machine suddenly appearing among a pile of ethereal remains, with shipping receipts from Port Elpis to Darkwater Research Center stuck on it. Something fishy's definitely going on here. Look, it's got some standard interface ports. Proxy, why don't you try hacking into it? Maybe the clues we're after are stored inside the system. I'll give it a try. Access request detected. Visitor verification protocols initiated. Initiate facial recognition? Facial recognition? Sure, let's give it a try. At your service, legendary proxy Phaethon. Autocontrol protocol engaged. I will follow your commands and answer your questions. Okay, Yidari must have some kind of idea about me controlling machines. Wait, how did it switch to auto control? And what's this? What's with this at your service, legendary proxy Phaethon stuff? Did you also do something weird that left a strange impression on Yidari, just like me? From what I recall, proxies are supposed to be top-notch at hacking, so for Phaethon to be a legendary proxy means the very best of the best. I'd better keep searching the data. Well, find anything useful? Maybe try searching for that Darkwater Research Center Yidari mentioned. Search for keywords Darkwater Research Center. Searching keywords Darkwater Research Center. Darkwater Research Center. Top subsidiary research facility. Location classified. Research content classified. Project lead classified. Forget it. This bot's useless. Let's just smash it. How about trying a search for my parents? Use the surname Murphy. Search for personnel with surname Murphy. 6 related entries found, including research records on subject Yidari by Wayland Murphy and Angel Murphy. Yes, those are my parents' names. Open it. Access denied. Device permissions insufficient. Recommendation. Access through the high priority terminal located 860 meters ahead to obtain clearance. Hold up, Proxy. Don't tell me it's talking about that large one up ahead. The one loaded with heavy firepower. With insanely strong arms. Device name, Autonomous Technical Unit Typhoon Slugger. To defeat Typhoon and gain its authority, Lucia and Yidari seeks out Big Daddy, hoping he can lend them a hand. Lucia just briefed me on the situation. We've locked onto Typhoon's location, and we'll be clearing the roadblocks to open a path for you. We don't need to worry about Blazewood's defenses. Thanks to your help, the ethereal assault has weakened a lot. But since we still need to keep part of our forces on Blazewood's defense, taking down Typhoon will be up to you. Just let me know when you're ready to head out. Let's move. For Yidari. Try out the auxiliary plugins. Go with this one first. Okay. Ooh. Let us enter the dream. This is the final one, I think. In classic mode, after selecting skill, press the skill button again, or the selected target unit to use it. While the skill is selected, you can switch skills and change. Nah.
Today I shall bat it. Let's just try again.
Ooh. God dang.
Right on time. Weaken them to give us an advantage.
Master the ethereals, and you master the timing.
This'll be over in no time.
Let's get them closer.
Perfect timing.
Dang, this thing really has it out for that one.
Weaken them to give us an advantage. They're just small fry.
Master the ethereals, and you master the timing.
Right on time.
I almost hit square. Ooh.
Just like that.
Here comes the pain.
Gone, nightmares! Master the ethereals, and you master the timing. Have a taste of this.
Perfect timing.
Time for our ace move.
Master the ethereals, and you master the timing. Have a taste of this.
Try this on for size.
They're just small fry.
At least we took it out.
You lost for one reason.
Let's try to hack in again and see if it works.
Wait, let me take a look. This should connect here, and this should connect there. It looks like there are some relevant records. Dark Water Research Center, experimental footage, recording conditions. Found it. Anti-corruption serum prototype research. Itari prototype medicine experiment records.
Can you play it for me?
The screen flickers for a moment, and the segment of the experimental footage begins playing. Judging by the data type, this seems to be a real memory that Yidhari had once experienced.
Level 1 researcher Angel Murphy. We're now at hour 27, minute 18 of the experiment. The subject's vital signs are rapidly deteriorating. All safety serums have failed to prevent ether-induced cellular corruption. Considering the physical strain on the subject, we've suspended the use of primary medication. The subject is projected to develop a core in approximately 12 hours. And please, hurry. Mommy is begging you.
I didn't mean to skip that. The experiment's footage ends with the sound of Yadhari's mother sobbing.
So my mother went to great lengths to treat my ether corruption back then. But it doesn't seem like it went very well.
A fragment of Yadhari's memory is extracted from the VR dream terminal. It records how Yadhari's mother tried everything to cure her, but nothing seemed to work, ultimately driving her to the brink of a breakdown.
Sorry to interrupt. Yadhari's mental stability has returned to a safe level. Dr. Lydia says we should be able to wake her up with medication.
No, I'm sorry. I'm not ready to leave this dream yet. My parents' disappearance has gnawed at my mind for so long now. I need to find out where the Darkwater Research Center is and what happened there.
But where else can we go to investigate? We've already hacked into the highest level machines.
Port Elpis! These machines all have shipping records from Port Elpis to the Darkwater Research Center.
Are you sure we should continue with the investigation? Perhaps we should wake up first and think things through.
I still want to respect Itari's decision. Let's continue investigating at Port Elpis with her.
Lydia cuts off everyone's dream link and returns to reality for a short rest. Let's try it again, plug-in. After a mark is removed, your fastest unit takes another action immediately, limited to once per round. Shield break marker plug-in. Attacks against marked enemies can pierce shields. Phew, finally awake. Maybe I haven't been sleeping enough. That dream felt way too exhausting. It's not your fault. Normally, people don't have to command ethereals in the dreams. Belle, what's the situation right now? You gathered two pieces of data from the dream that resemble memories. One of Yadhari being rescued by Pompey in the Outer Ring, and the other about the research at the Darkwater Research Center. Both memories mention a place near the Outer Ring, the Darkwater's Research Center. It must be where Yadhari's key memories lie. To find the exact location, we'll need to go to Port Elpis and uncover the right passage. Yadhari has already set out for it in her dream. My equipment shows that an area resembling Port Elpis is gradually taking shape in the dream. We should be able to continue the investigation tomorrow. Then let's meet here again tomorrow. We'll have the Night Emissary awaken the slumbering octopus princess. Alright, Senior mentioned he needed to talk to Mr. Wise about something. If you got time later, go check with him. Alright, for now we're gonna leave it there. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell button to be notified on any future updates. This is Scribes signing out. I'll see you in the next part. Later, guys.